good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or whenever you are watching this. It is your boy, Doug, and I'm being serious in this one, believe it or not. That's why it's not getting no fancy opening. But don't worry, if you like my openings, they'll be back next week for NFL Week 1 of the season for my NFL picks. But this is a special video, and I'm talking about WWE 13. Now, anyone who knows me on Facebook knows I'm a big wrestling fan. I still got WWF Raw for the Super NES. Still one of my favorite video games of all times. Still enjoy playing as Owen Hart, who's one of my favorite wrestlers of all times. You know, I am a Miz fan, but I still wish Owen Hart was around to this day. But that is my opinion. Now, the reason I'm, of course, talking about WWE 13 because it's almost out. It is almost upon us. Only a few more months to go. Exactly October, actually. So we're not that far away. But let's just go over the roster and some of my complaints. So we're going to go over the whole roster, and then I'm going to tell you my complaints. Enjoy. We got Chris Jericho from the Attitude Era, Henry from the Nation of Domination from Attitude Era, Zack Ryder, Miz, Cena, Eve, Attitude Edge, Ziggler, Attitude Christian, Brodus Clay, Bret Hart, Bossman from Attitude, Beth Phoenix, Mike Tyson from Attitude, Undertaker and Stone Cold Duff from Attitude, Sheamus, hit Mark Henry of the day, Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Mankind, Attitude Punk, Jericho of the day, Big Show, Edge, Heath Slater, Cena from 04, JBL, John Laurinaitis, Lita, Damian Shadow, and AJ Lee, or DLC, Hunter Hearst Helmsley from the Attitude Era, X-Pac, Mr. McMahon, Wade Barrett, Vader, Undertaker, Trish Stratus, Triple H again, The Rock from Attitude, The Rock of Today, The Great Khali, Ted DiBiase, Shawn Michaels from Attitude, Sin Botch. Yes, I know it's Sin Cara, but his name is Sin fucking Botch. Botch is more than golf players do in bed. Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon from Attitude, Santino Morelli, R-Truth, Road Dogg, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Primo, Nikki Bella, Lita from Attitude, Kevin Nash, Karma, Kofi, Ken Shamrock, Kelly, Kane from Attitude and Kane of the Day, Justin Gabriel, Jinder Mahal, Jack Swagger, the guy who was Sin Cara in the black outfit, I'm not going to even pronounce his name, I don't care, The Godfather, Hulk, Farouk, Primo's tag team partner, Eddie Guerrero, Dude Love, David Otunga, Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, Christian, Cactus Jack, British Bulldog, Brie Bella, Brock Lesnar, Bradshaw, Booker T, Paul White, Billy Gunn, Animal, Alicia Fox, and Alberto Del Rio. Now that we know who's in the game, let's talk about some of the people I don't know who. Why? First, let's start with the obvious. Why in God's fucking name are there 3 Triple H's? Why? Do people really want to play as him 3 times? 3. Understand Mick Foley. You know, Mankind, Cactus, Do Love. Yeah, I know that. And I'm sure there's going to be some crazy idiot who's probably going to do a video and probably have it be the 3 faces of Foley versus the 3 faces of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Which if you can do that, you have way more time to waste than I do in life. Why would you do that? I mean, couldn't you use these spots for guys, I don't know, like Hardcore Holly, Crash Holly, Al Snow, I know he's in TNA. Or the Dudley Boys, who maybe, the Dudley Boys, or the Hardys if you could get permission, or shit, Too Cool, Scotty Too Hottie, Grandmaster Sexy, or Keisha, but that's either near nor there. I'm sure the developers thought, hey, it's a good idea, and I understand at least having today's Triple H and the DX version of Triple H in it, but why the fuck do we got Hunter Hearst Helmsley when he was doing the bowing shit with Sable? Come on! Give me a break! Not happy with that. So I probably won't be using Triple H too much. Next, Cena from 04. The only possible reason I can even say he's in there is to make the fans somewhat happy who want him back in his rap gimmick and the Chain Gang stuff. Not the Super Cena. Dun, da, da, da. Some of us want the Chain Gang soldier back. Maybe that's why he's in it. That's the only reason I could resume this 2 Cenas. Now, granted, I know there is 2 Chris Jerichos, but both of them have very different movesets. Same probably with JBL and Bradshaw to a degree. upset there's only 2 DLC announced right now, so that does worry me. I'm okay with 2 Mark Henrys. You know, I kind of wish you could have done the whole Nation of Domination. I mean, the only ones you got are Mark Henry, The Rock, and Farouk, unless Farouk's in his APA outfit, then, well, it's just Mark Henry and The Rock. Now, I know they got the Hard Foundation, but I think, you know, once again, it goes back to, you should not have a lot of Triple H's, and you could put in more Hard Foundation members. You could have put in Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Brian Pillman, Owen Hart if you could get permission. Which, that hurts me, though. I mean, Owen Hart was a big part of the Attitude Era to me, and he's not in it. I know why he's not in it, but, I mean, come on. Bossman being in it, I'm okay with that. Vader, he was a part of the Attitude Era. Kind of wish Dan to B7 would have been in. That would have been interesting. Great Khali. Does anybody even use the Great Khali in the game? Seriously. I don't see no one picking him unless by sheer dumb luck you get stuck with him in a Royal Rumble. And that is the only time I would want to be the Great Khali is in a Royal Rumble because you're powerful as shit at that point. Other than that, no. Kevin Nash being in the game, I understand why. I just don't think it's a smart idea. Simply because of the fact, get me if I'm wrong, do we really want to play as Nash? I mean, shit. Knowing my luck, if I use him once in a match, he'll probably tear his quad. Like he does all the time. I do think it's a surprise Karma's in the game. So she'll probably get benefit out of that. A lot of jobbers. And when I mean jobbers, I mean guys like David Otunga. I know there's probably somebody out there who likes him. And hey, whoopity fucking do. As far as I'm concerned, he's a waste of talent in the game. Waste of space. Pick somebody else. Danny Bryan, I have no problem with. Cody Rhodes, like I said, I'm okay. But wouldn't it be nice if you had Goldust? I mean, Goldust was a part of the Attitude Era with his weird-ass outfits. So was Luna Fashawn. You could have added her. Oh boy, I forgot. We have 2 Big Shows. Paul White and Big Show. Now, the difference is, Paul White is probably going to be doing the choke slam. My Big Show today is going to be using the Punch from Hell. I could see a lot of people using them online, so if you're going to play it online, just watch out. What bothers me, though, LOD, I mean, yeah, I know they were part of the Attitude Era, do agree, but I don't really remember them as much in the Attitude Era. Maybe it's because I was more concentrated on the Headbangers, the Guy ones. I remember them being good around that time. Both of them, by the way, were former tag team champions. While they're not in the game, makes me sad. Flash Funk. Yeah, I know, too cool Scorpion, but yeah, we got the Godfather. That's pretty good. I highly doubt that he's going to come out with his hose, which is because, well, they're keeping it PG, which, let's get to that. I know some people are not happy with the fact it's being kept PG, you know, no swearing, but do you really need a game where you only want to play it if there's swearing? If that's the case, you got more problems than me, okay? I don't mind that they cut out the swearing, you know, I don't care. I'm going to be playing it for the gameplay. And that gameplay looks pretty good. I'm waiting for the demo to come out on PSN, on whatever system you have, PSN or 360. So, hopefully we do get a demo. That'd be great for the ones who can't go to fucking E3 or the GameStop convention in Texas. Ken Shamrock being in the game, that does not surprise me at all. I thought that was a good choice. Could have an MMA fight between Lesnar and Ken Shamrock. Bring back the Lion's Den. Really, not really much of the roster makes me upset. I mean, it's going to be nice to use the British Bulldog. I mean, but I do wish Tyson Kidd was in the game. He might be added on later, which would be nice. John Laurinaitis, I know that probably ticks some people off, but I'm like, well, at least I'd rather play as Laurinaitis than half the guys. I mean, let's be honest. We all know Heath Slater and Santino Morelli, by most people, are going to be used by the jobbers to get their ass kicked by Vader on the opening night of Raw. Don't you just love my language? But, you know, I'm okay with the roster. I'm pretty sure that the reason they have this much is because, I mean, come on, you got lightweights and cruiserweights, so I'm sure we're going to see the light heavyweight title. I would say, though, if I had to choose who I'm probably going to be playing as the most, and not in the Attitude Era mode, as it's called, it's probably going to be the Miz and Boss Man. Now, speaking of the Attitude Era, this gives me to this one. The only ones you can play as, from what I've seen, is Stone Cold, DX, Taker and Kane, Mankind, Rock, in a story mode based around WrestleMania. And people said there's a Bret Hart one. I can't really clarify that. I know some people probably like that they're doing that. I know some miss the road to WrestleMania, but that's neither here nor there. I'm okay with whatever it is. Depending how well it does, it may be good, it may be bad. I can't really clarify on that one. So pretty much that's it. Really, the roster's not bad. Excluding for a few people I'm questioning being in it, I'm okay with it. Granted, I think they should, hopefully there's more coming out DLC-wise besides the 2 we got, because that's going to be really fucking pathetic. But other than that, I'm okay with it. They did add a lot of divas in the game, so that's good. There is a lot of lightweights, or cruiserweights, whatever you want to call them, so now, a lot of good mixed tag teams you can do. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are probably going to have 2 Triple H's as tag team champions or 2 Big Shows, which, why? That just seems stupid. It's going to be nice to play Shane McMahon. Too bad he can't get cut. Which brings me to another thing before I go. I know a lot of people are asking, why is Kurt Angle not in the game? Or Jeff Hardy, or the Dudley Boys. You got to remember, they work for TNA. Do you honestly think TNA is going to let them be in the game? In particular with this lawsuit going on? No. We have a better chance of seeing Ric Flair actually stop being in the ring for 1 full year. Now, we have a better chance of Brett Favre coming out of retirement before TNA lets that happen. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, hey, that's cool. More power to you. If you did, hey, cool. Till next time, see you for week 1 of the NFL season, guys. Until then, this is your boy, the DOUG, signing out.